No, you're not seeing things. I am back here for round two. Round two for the main event, for the birthday boy himself. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to celebrate with this man. But boy, I was expecting our guest here to talk about championship gold he has around his waist and talk about just what a great moment it was for him to return to the ring. Well, he returned to the ring, but it looks like natural selection naturally selected to show why they've got the gold. They've got all the glory. And while he can flip his hair around, unfortunately, he can't flip a championship belt around his waist. But I do have something for him here in a little while. I am going to give him a gift. I am going to give him a birthday gift. Despite him coming up empty handed, we'll talk about what happened at Golden Glory. We'll most certainly talk about here his most recent episode of the Dark Chronicles, episode 2, where I got a chance. It was great. I was sitting in, it's not as beautiful anymore, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, having a slice of pizza, and I'm on my phone, and I got a chance to watch episode 2, and it was like blink, and I ate, and I finished the episode. It was great. Keep it like that. You probably won't, but it was great. I was happy, but we'll most certainly talk about episode 2 and that triple threat match with Jack Delta. Maybe the best triple threat match of his career. We'll talk about that. Plus, I am sure we are going to be joined here with some guests who will wish the birthday boy himself a happy birthday. And hopefully he won't be peppered by too many people. But since I haven't actually done this in a while, actually haven't done this in a few days, it is time to give our guest in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the platform that he most certainly helped build alongside ROEW, Sportswire Radio, where we have to the tune of 1,400 plus subscribers and not one, not two, but three. Historical moments with the man beast, the war machine Rhino, and this guy Savio Vega, who some would say was responsible for the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this guy Doug Pinnick of King's X only played at Woodstock, only opened up for AC/DC during the Razor's Edge tour, only opened up for Pearl Jam during the 10 tour, and also, oh, by the way, just opened up for Tool last week. It is time now to give the birthday boy himself that introduction and get the show on the road here in style on Sportswire Radio, the number one global radio station where all wrestling matters. So with wait for it. Further ado here on the Sports Report. Number one. Global Sports Show. A man that is multiple times a Sportswire Radio Hall of Famer. A man that is one of the co-hosts and founding fathers of the historical events Summer Bash 2023 and 2024. A founding father of the All Wrestling Matters movement. The host of the Dark Kronikles. And one of the important members of ROEW. And ROEW owner James Taylor's right-hand man. His name is simply put the birthday boy himself, Mr. Dark Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dark Kron. Happy birthday to you. My friend, how are we doing? And happy birthday.
A lot better now.
You didn't
Had
have
a rough start.
arena. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was a rough night.
Well, we're going to talk about that. I mean, I'm going to put Golden Glory up on the screen here, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing some familiar faces here in a few minutes. But happy birthday to you, and congratulations
Thank you.
on making another year.
I'm sure I'm still feeling good. I think I still got 2025 in me. I don't know about 2026, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, let's take it one day at a time. I mean, I'd like to be alive, but
I feel great. I feel great. I know that.
Well, yeah,
good. Everything. I feel solid.
You feel solid. So what? All right. So other than hosting the Dark Chronicles and wrestling Alex Cross, who I'm going to definitely talk a lot about, and I'm going to definitely talk a lot about natural selection. You're going to certainly get some birthday wishes here shortly. But what'd you do for your birthday today?
Besides getting my ass kicked,
have you ever got your ass kicked on your birthday like this year? This has to be the worst birthday.
I don't.
I'm sorry to hear. I mean, maybe you should have came on Sportzwire earlier in the day. Should you have asked to come on earlier?
I don't know. I was on the road earlier, so I don't know if I'd have been able to do it.
Wouldn't work. Yeah, wouldn't work. Although I did have you on the road, I think once, and you came on here.
Yeah, but I was injured at the time, so I didn't have to do too much work, so I could kind of step away from there and take care of it then. But I had to do some work tonight.
You did.
Yeah, it was too much.
I mean, it's a tough day at the office. I mean, tough.
Yeah,
I mean,
to be honest, man.
James Taylor is very quiet. He's not even here right now tonight. And I mean, boy, he must be having a tougher day than you have, because I mean, really he was the one that kept talking about natural selection and talking about that he found a way, and he was fed up with Jason Storm, and he's been quiet.
That's something I want to point out right there.
When Anthony Steele comes on here,
that's something I'm going to point out right now. Jason Storm. James Taylor, I need to talk to him.
I'm sure he'll be on here in a little while.
Jason Storm had to interfere in my match and take me out while my back was turned. And then he pulled Alex over on top of me.
Win's a win, though. But win's a win. I mean, listen, that's unfortunately.
True. And I'm not going to take it away from Alex.
No.
But I do request one thing.
What?
I want Jason Storm. I want James Taylor to grant me that match ASAP.
You sure you want to do this? What CJ went through? You sure?
Sorry, CJ, but I got a little bit meaner streak than you, I think. And Jason's pushed me. He's keep pushing my buttons week after week. Jason keeps pushing my buttons. I need to get my hands on him, James. Sooner than later. I need to do it.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to definitely talk about that here in a little while. I do have some people that want to wish you a happy birthday, and they most certainly want to do. I know the chat is definitely alive and well, and I'll read off some of these comments later on, and I hope that we stay on message here and wish you a happy birthday. But I want to stay on message. But
no, I got some enemies out there. I know that.
Well, you got natural selection. They don't seem to like you. I mean, unless maybe you want to change your mind. Do you want to join the group? Omen's talked about their salvation. Would you want to maybe forget about James? He hasn't even been here right now. He hasn't wished you happy birthday. Maybe you want to go.
Omen's time is coming, and he knows it.
You think so?
Yeah. That's why he's kept my name out of his mouth.
But, you could go on the winning side for a change.
If I don't start winning, I might be done.
No, we don't want you to be done. We don't want you.
When's the last time I won a singles match? I got to win.
But you haven't been in singles action in months.
That's true.
I mean, it's been almost a year, really. I mean, really.
That's another point. I can't stay healthy.
Well, I'm sure some of these guests here will come on and maybe remind you of that. I mean, but there's a lot of people that I'm sure going to wish you a happy birthday here, and I hope we stay on that. Anymore. What's that?
I'm not young anymore.
Well, I mean, we're all getting older, though. I mean, you do realize, as my mother said, who I know is not here right now, people, I think it was my niece that said, well, why do people die? And my mother's line was, well, we have to make room for the other people. So we're all getting older. So, I mean, nobody's getting younger. I mean, James Taylor might think he's getting younger, but I mean, the rest of us.
All I can say is the way I am, because I've been a kid my whole life. I like playing around. I got teased about being the backyarder and everything. But I'm 41 years old and in better shape than half the guys that are my age.
Well, I think I did say in the chat that the match between
I got hair.
Well, I did say that the match between you and Alex Cross was a match that of maybe who was more fitter. I mean, I think you and Alex might be, objectively speaking, two of the most.
He's a gym rat.
I think you and Alex. I think Power Surge and NEW. I think the three of you could maybe have a contest of who's the most fittest. But you and Alex certainly had that battle today. So I mean, there's no question you're in better shape than guys that you might be able to call, son.
I don't sit still. I promise you that. I'm 41 years old and I go every day.
Well,
I'm practicing. I'm training.
Write a song called "Time Stands Still," and something tells me you're not standing still here. But
I'm gonna be Paul Rudd of the backyard. You watch.
I believe it.
Get gray.
Well, James said he's gonna wrestle for years. I mean,
I'm gonna wrestle till I can't.
Well, hopefully that's the next 40 years.
Who knows? Ric Flair went until he's 71.
I think he still wants to keep wrestling.
Well, yeah, but he needs to stop. Come on.
I don't think the athletic commissions will actually allow him to go up in the ring.
And see, the thing is, I don't drink and shit like he does. So
well, we're waiting for I do want to talk ROEW, but I want to let a couple of people one by one wish you a happy birthday. So we'll give them the opportunity to do that. Yes, and I do want to present you something. Maybe I should do that now, actually, because I have a thing I'm never going to get a chance to do. So I know that this wasn't the night you had hoped for. You certainly on your birthday was hoping to bring some championship gold and maybe bring back some gold that you claimed was once yours once upon a time. It's got different names and whatever you might want to call it at this point. But
honestly, I've never held that belt either.
Well, you obviously here, though, are going to get something because, well, it is your birthday, and I don't come empty-handed. But since I'm going to do it, because we're waiting for everybody one by one to say hello to you, congratulations, because you are inducted into the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame for being the most inspirational wrestler of 2000. But if I gave you the award individually, but I'm putting you in the Hall of Fame for being the most inspirational wrestler of 2024. You most certainly did not accomplish what we thought you may have accomplished at Golden Glory, but it is your birthday, and I don't give nothing but the lumps of coal. I give the opposite of that. And it is your birthday, and it is March 14th, 2025. And congratulations. I think this is your fourth now time in the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame. Don't tell Anthony Steele or Justin Parsley that. But
might be 5.
Right. What do we got? Foundation. Right? Is it all right? We got Summer Bash. We got the YouTube channel. You got yourself, right? And we got you got the foundation, right? Foundation. ROEW 5 times, right? ROEW 5 times. So don't do the book now. Don't do the Booker T Spinneroonie for us here. Don't don't go on the floor and do 5 times. But you're coming close. You're inching closer to Justin Parsley and Anthony Steele, and these two guys have been real quiet tonight.
You know what this award right here, though, like really. I hope it shows people out there you don't have to go out and win every damn match to matter. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. Guys, when's the last time that I've actually been on a winning streak? When have I ever really won a match?
I'd have to go back on your YouTube channel and look.
Like, I enjoy doing what I do. And I enjoy who I work with.
Well, Anthony always said, that's what I do. That's what I do. But, I got to take this off the screen because you have received a guest, and you have received a guest here, and it's not Cash Carter, it's not Jason Storm, it's not Alex Cross. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll. Well, but if they want to, they're going to get their day very soon. But I do, only if you insist, would like to bring on somebody, or maybe some people to wish you a happy birthday. I
would love to see anybody except that natural selection tonight.
Well, you have a happy birthday, and who am I seeing here? This is. Wait a minute. Is this? Is
that Parsley?
Who is this now? Tell me who we're talking to.
I mean, read it, Tom. Omen.
I thought it was. I thought this was Shane, Gary, and Justin.
Then under it, character you mark.
I need to get my eyes checked. So what brings you here? Maybe just want to
Birthday.
say anything.
It's our boy's birthday, and we're hanging out with our other boy.
Happy freaking birthday,
Yeah,
brother.
happy freaking
Thanks,
birthday.
Where's Anthony Steele?
Iowa.
Yeah, we're not in Iowa.
But I thought Anthony Steele was with you guys.
He's somewhere.
Well, yeah, look at him.
Yeah,
Right?
well, that's probably for the best. But
Fuck that guy.
happy Friday, fellas! And what do you want to say to the birthday boy?
We just want to
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
You had to do it.
Happy birthday, you
Good person,
bar.
good
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
He's older than me, right?
That's
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah.
Good.
It's in your what is that, Cash App or whatever that thing is? Yeah, it's coming.
What is it?
Venmo,
You're the big 5-0 right now? Is it the big 5-0?
That's James Taylor. That's next
Oh,
month, James Taylor.
Taylor's the big 5-0. I don't know.
Damn, 5-0. Still,
Well,
Ew.
Don't pose for Playgirl. Let's
yeah,
just
we don't
put it-
want. Hey, we don't want to get canceled. Calm down.
No, we don't want that. But obviously,
I know we're probably blowing the fucking internet right now. Like these three guys together.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just curious what you three are doing together.
Not in character, you mark.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I know a lot of people named Mark, but this guy's not wishing you happy birthday. Just to let you know.
This guy. Sorry, Omen, but I'm taking this. Mm-hmm.
Not
James?
in character, you mark. I don't care if it's your birthday. Not in character. What's that last couple words? You mark.
I said Jason. Oh, I did say Omen. Shit.
And you did say Omen. I ain't crazy.
listen. See, it's your birthday. His birthday. This was his birthday. He wanted to get out of Iowa. So what better place to go?
I want to go see a wrestling show this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna go see a wrestling show.
Hell yeah.
Might be on the
The
line.
XCW Championship might be on the line. And I also heard that there was an owner, a former owner that used to live around here. He's gonna be in it too. So you never know.
Well, we're gonna stick to the happy birthday wishes. We're gonna stick to that. I'm gonna say no comment on any of that. But we got happy birthday, Omen, but not happy birthday, Kron. Your birthday was last week.
Hey, Jason.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I think James. You know what? Well, these guys wish happy birthday to you, Mr. Kron.
Grace with 4
Where's-
world champions.
You know, I actually do have
You
something to
got the
say.
PWF world champ, the IMF world champion, the Some Wrestling Matters world champion.
All Wrestling Matters champion. All Wrestling Matters champion.
I'm gonna say this. That
All
stuff
right.
that Aaron Blaze does, that don't matter. So Some Wrestling Matters.
I mean, it would matter if he fucking answers his fucking messages, but
like that don't matter. Some wrestling matters. His wrestling don't matter. I'm sorry. But as
Oh,
the
well,
world champion-
whatever you guys want to say, I'm going to leave that at that. But obviously, I'm surprised that James Taylor's not here wishing you happy birthday, Mr. Kron. You're his right-hand man. These guys came on here right away and were like, I want to wish Dark Kron a happy birthday. Where is James Taylor?
Before he was Taylor's right-hand man, there was 4 of us. So, of course, we're going to be the first ones to wish him happy birthday. But we know that guy.
I saw somebody who I think I
There was
know,
4 of
but
us.
I believe that I know you. You played in the band, right? You were in a band, right?
You were in a band. I was at one point. Yeah, that was a Pablo. Pablo.
He's about to die, so we're gonna let somebody else come on and wish you happy
Yeah,
birthday.
we have some people that want to come on.
Thank you, guys.
For you, we can't wait to see you. Can't wait to hang out with you.
Have fun. Stay out of jail.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
we're in Parsleytown, so if anybody can keep us out of jail, it's gonna be Parsley. Keep us out, bro.
Take care of Parsley.
They carry. Happy
Alright,
birthday.
guys.
Thank you, fellas.
Have fun, guys. Thank
You
you.
know what it is, my man.
you know what it is, my man.
Enjoy. There they go. We'll let them go. That was do you want to say it was Omen Soldier and Justin Parsley? I'm going
Those
with
are my brothers from Iowa.
okay. Well, that's a better reference, but let's go to the chat so I can try to pick up who's coming on here next. But let's go from one by one here. Yeah, that was interesting. Let's hope those guys don't do anything that they'll regret. Zilla did want to say happy birthday. Thank you for that. Sean Jovi wants to wish you a happy birthday. Now, Sean Jovi's a man that I would definitely love to see on here.
Galaxy Rockstar right there,
Ox
baby.
McCoy wants to say happy birthday.
My brother Ox, yeah.
There you go. Jake Dvorak, my buddy Jake Dvorak.
thank you,
Everybody,
Jake.
buddy. Happy birthday. Jake's got a big episode of Vortex, which I think I will be in the chat tomorrow for that. I should be. How everybody doing? I'm doing good. Yep. Who else has got here? He was joking around. Maybe he doesn't like the intro. Maybe some people don't like it. Well, let's leave Kyle alone. Kyle's okay in my book. Let's leave Kyle alone.
Shelby eats bananas.
Kyle's okay. Let's leave Kyle alone. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you,
how you doing?
for doing that. Happy birthday. Yes.
Hopefully you'll be out there May 10th.
Yes. We'll talk about that. And Ox McCoy is going to start a tag team, Team Dvorox. Not Detox, right? Dvorox. That's interesting. Mephisto's here. Mephisto wants to wish you happy birthday. Good old Mephisto. Yeah, that name does sound hard. Maybe I'll have to ask Vinny Appice if he can hit the drums as hard as that, but we'll leave that at that. Yeah. Who else we got here? Me and Mephisto are starting a tag team calling up. Okay, thank you. Soldier, I think, was just here. Was that? I'm still confused if it was Gary or Soldier.
One of them guys.
Yeah, one of them guys. Yep. Okay. Ox McCoy, what gives brother? I thought we had an unspoken bond. Remy Roberts wanted to wish you happy birthday. Thank you, Remy.
Thanks,
Remy's
sir.
become
Thanks,
a
sir.
favorite of mine. Who else we got here? Okay. I don't know what we're going with there. You think you know this guy? You know him?
Yeah, I know that guy.
He played in a band, right?
Yeah, he was bass player in Pueblo, out of Columbus, Ohio. Yeah.
I have to maybe talk to him about his band career. Okay.
36, 2 weeks, 10 days, 12 days.
Well, what day is your birthday again? The 24th or the 25th?
26.
Yeah, my brother is on the 26th, so that means I have to probably bring you on here the 26th. Okay.
Your brother, my brother. All right.
Well, and my brother plays the drums. Well, he attempts to play the drums. He's actually not a bad drummer. He just needs to play. Thank you for that. He's in a band. He's actually in a band, but Cash
this
Carter
dude can play almost every instrument. I don't know how the hell he does it.
Well, Eddie Van Halen did it. Who knows? Speaking of people, he just wanted to let you know. I mean, we'll get to that eventually. We'll eventually get to that.
That's another problem I have.
What?
Cash Carter.
Jacob Collins, though, had plenty of problems with him.
Yeah, he was also interfering in my match.
Well, that's why natural. I hate to break it to you, but natural selection's going into the Hall of Fame soon. You should be there for that. You should join the ceremony.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should wreck the party.
Well, I don't know if they want that. Kayfabe is dead. Okay, I suppose. Hello to
Kayfabe bounces in and out. Depends on what show it is.
Yeah. Who else? Happy birthday, Omen. We got that still. We got Judas's comment in.
He's only 2 weeks late. Or 10 days. Sorry.
Okay. Who else we got? The locker room is off limits. Well. Wait a minute. By the way, I did hear this reference during commentary. It was a clean sweep, and this was almost like a hat trick for the natural selection. I mean, for the hockey fans here, there was a hat trick.
I'm happy with that win, Alex. I really do.
Well, I'm going to have to show the footage, though. We'll come to a point with it, but
just so everybody can see how you won that championship, Alex.
Well, I mean, they're going to
I've always said, a win's a win. You did it, whatever. But I just hope you're happy with how you did it.
Well, do you have any regrets? Should we host a birthday bash for everyone? I guess. I mean, somebody wanted to say that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Whoever puts that there, let's leave the vulgarity. Alex deserves it. Well, he did show. I mean, he beat you. I mean, in your singles return to the ring, it was referenced. I referenced it in the chat because I was in the chat. I think we saw each other in the chat. And then it was referenced on commentary. This was your singles return to the ring, and Alex
three men.
Party. He really did, and natural selection.
Three men in my singles return.
Dominate. Awesome. I mean, boy. I mean, I hope you didn't blow out the candles.
You're gonna celebrate on my birthday, yeah? Well,
they won, man, but they won every match. It was literally golden glory. I mean, they won. I mean, they won big. Have you spoke to CJ and Jacob at all? I mean, they haven't been here tonight. I'm wondering, I'm just
CJ left angry. I don't
Mr. Kron, I have such an affinity for you. You are such a good man. I've put you in the Hall of Fame now 5 times. I truly root for you. But I'm just perplexed tonight. Where's Collins? Where's Black and where's Taylor? Where is Taylor?
I'm right
thought
in
these were
the
guys,
man.
at least Taylor and Collins, who've been here with you multiple times on Sportswire. Where are they?
I don't know. I lose my support. It's normal.
Do you
Throughout
think
life,
like,
I've lost
maybe
support.
they have Justin Timberlake's "Cry Me a River" on loop?
I don't know. They were pretty upset tonight. I know that.
They were. Well, James is not here. I mean, boy, he's getting hit left and right. He's got promo matches. He's got Soldier GP going after him.
Maybe Chris is up his ass.
Has been celebrating.
Maybe CJ's up his ass right now. I don't know.
Maybe do you still want to be the right hand man to James Taylor?
But yeah, we gotta get order back in ROEW.
I mean, you need a rage for order, to quote one of Queensryche's albums. I don't see quite a rage for order here, but apparently Cash Carter wants to say Jacob won't be here. He's still trying. Yeah, you know what? I gotta say, that was deadly. I mean, we could have used Cash Carter for the U.S. soccer teams. I mean, in the World Cup. Yeah, tough one there.
Oh no, we got to do something about natural selection ROEW.
I don't know what to do, though. But you guys didn't win. What's to do? It's over. Big man Cam hasn't been seen. He's like Bigfoot. I mean, James is not here. Collins is not here. What happens with Black after what happened between him and Storm tonight? I don't know.
Bacon needs to do something. All he's doing is sitting in the corner watching it happen.
I gotta say this. ROEW is right there. One of the top companies in the world, not just underground, right? And everybody kind of just poked fun at natural selection. But tonight, we're gonna remember this date, March 14, 2025. Yes, it's your birthday, but really, this was the day that natural selection was born as the natural top of the food chain in our circuit. And I'm going to give him an opportunity to wish you a happy birthday, and he's back for the first time this year. Kyle Shelby's here to wish you a happy birthday. How you doing?
What's going on, Kron?
Happy birthday,
How
Kyle.
you doing, Kyle?
Happy birthday to Kron. And Kyle, how are you?
Doing good. It's my first time on Sportswire as a natural selection member.
Well, I'll let you decide that, but I know you wanted to wish Mr. Kron a happy birthday, and I'm giving you the opportunity.
You know what, Kron? I want to extend an invitation to you directly right now to join natural selection, because I don't know if anybody's told you, but we're turning over a new leaf. We have a new motto in the family. It's called Live, Laugh, Love. And I think you would do great here, man. And that's why I wanted to come on here today, wish you a happy birthday, let you know that we all love you here, and you should just come to join the good guys. Stop hanging out with that loser CJ Black.
CJ's never done anything to me, so I can't really turn my back on CJ.
Well,
I understand he's done things to other people, but he knows what he's done, and he's tried to make up for his mistakes. Y'all can hate on CJ all you want.
He's not a good guy. He smells.
CJ's a good guy to me.
Well, I will say, though, and we want to stick to the birthday wishes, Jason Storm is saying you're not a member of natural selection, so I don't know enough about that to confirm.
He fits right in,
yes,
Storm.
I am. He let me into the locker room, remember?
He's saying he didn't, though, according to the chat. Now, we want to wish Kron a happy birthday. Would you like to say anything else to him?
You know what? We love you, Kron. I will see you next time at the ROEW studio. I hope to meet you in the locker room where we can
back,
live.
So I'll be there.
Good. I will meet you there at the natural selection locker room, man. Shelby out.
Everything else good? Everything else good?
Yeah, we all good in the hood.
Good. Excellent. And we're getting ready for you in ROEW, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. Just want to let everybody know I eat bananas for the flavor, not the shape.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take your word for it. And, I'm looking forward to seeing more of ROEW and you being a part of it, I'm sure. And we'll figure out what happens with natural selection. And it was certainly a coronation. And it's good to see you. And thank you for what you do. And I'm sure we'll see you soon.
Of course. Absolutely. Love you guys so much. Remember, live, laugh, love.
Yes, sir.
You got it. Natural selection.
Well, there you go. Bye-bye. Thank you. That's Kyle Shelby, who says he's in natural selection, but I'm not sure if he's in natural selection, according to Jason Storm. But
he fits right in.
I'm going to leave that to those guys. He did want to wish you a happy birthday. And yes, I gave him a link. He wanted to wish happy birthday. And, it's your birthday. So he's in the roster. And we gave
Omen went to jail.
No, he didn't go to jail.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't go to jail. And it's actually, we've been here for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's only been 30 minutes. But I'm sure we'll see more guests come on here. But, it's a good point, though, that Kyle Shelby was kind enough to wish you a happy birthday. But yet James Taylor has not wished you a happy birthday tonight before I put some of this footage on.
I don't know where James is at. Getting kind of curious.
Yeah, I'm just bizarre. It's a bizarre.
Maybe I should message my boss man and see if I can't figure out what's going on with this Jason Storm.
Well, you know what? I guess we'll have to find out. But I think it's a good time now. Let's put some of the footage on, and we'll get to it. Fortunately, maybe we'll have to do that. But if you are here on Sportswire Radio, we're here celebrating the birthday of the one and only Mr. Dark Kron. And Mr. Dark Kron is a part of ROEW. He's the host of the Dark Kronikles. And he is also a founding father of the historical Summer Bash events in 2023 and 2024. He is also a man that is a founding father of the All Wrestling Matters movement. So we're going to put on your match here on the screen. We're going to talk about it here. And I have to promote. I mean, maybe they'll get James Taylor to come on. Wait.
There he is.
He's here. He is finally
here, James.
Show up. And thank you, Tyler.
So when I do see your face, I do have a big favor I got to ask of you, bud.
Well, come on, I'm sure. But let's put the footage up here. And we have other people wishing you happy birthday. Thank you for that. But okay, so here we go. And we're excited. Everybody's excited here. And you are about to see.
Let's my new intro.
Let's go back to it here. Let's actually go. Go.
My new attire. I love that Stinger splash. We got new ring gear, everything.
Nice to see Dark Kron back in action.
I used it
in singles action. We saw him in the tag match. He was victorious with CJ Black. Now he's taking on Alex Cross here at Golden Glory for the DKW Championship. That, let's be real, belongs to him. That's his damn company.
Tones.
And unfortunately, that championship is being held hostage by the likes of Natural Selection,
which he never won.
And currently, Alex Cross, who didn't even earn the damn thing, but he'll tell you otherwise. He'll tell you he is the bee's knees. He's everything every man wishes he could be. No. Look at this tool.
Look at this tool.
Like, what's the favor, or do I need to come on?
I will give Alex Cross.
James Taylor.
Oh, James Taylor? Yeah, I see him. He can come on.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to James Taylor. We'll get to him on after the match. We'll bring James Taylor on after the match.
I got the chat right here. I can see.
We do that. We will do that. But Alex Cross is not chatting here with you. He's showing off the championship that you would like to take from him, a championship that you created. But we'll have to see for the audience, although we saw the outcome of the match. But,
if you watched it live.
Well, we'll watch it here, but I mean, what's going through your mind here right now that you're back in the ring?
Oh, I just wanted to take that belt from him and hit him with it so bad, but that's not how you win the title.
How good did it feel, though, to be back here, singles action for the first time in over 6 months?
Kind of want to do the whole Rock thing, like, because when I walked out there, man, the energy. I was just dying to get in that ring.
You needed some real raw energy, to quote D'Angelo.
The tag team match was kind of like, shake the rust off. Somebody had my back, it'd been a minute. But then this was like, I'm out there, got a little more, a couple more weeks of training. Got a little more limber. Got my strength back.
But Alex he's strong. Alex,
I talked about extremely.
He is one of the fittest members in underground wrestling. I mean, you and him, it's two of the fittest members, I said. And I mean, he got off to an early start, but you use your veteran maneuvers and your own strength, and you are certainly using that to your advantage at the moment.
Yeah, and then Well, we ain't there yet, but the natural selection, they do their thing.
That's
And I was
what makes
literally,
it-
I had it in the bag. The title was mine. And that is
great
still,
way to tell the chat that didn't see it what the outcome was.
oh, my bad. It just irks me so bad.
I actually said you lost anyway, but it's always
Yeah.
fun, poke holes and.
But it really irks me. That's not how my birthday was supposed to end.
Do you feel that though, Alex? Maybe he has learned something, or he has come.
Alex is still growing, and I will still say it to this day. He's getting better and better every day.
I feel like Alex, like months ago, I know he and I, he might have, thought some things I said about him, but I think he's come a long way in natural selection.
And it's not just you. He put a lot on himself too.
But I think he's holding his own right now with you. You're an underground OG, and Alex Cross is, regardless of the outcome, he's a main event player. I mean, I'm going to tell you what.
You see that pin?
This guy's serious. He's put himself conditioning.
But that pin should have been better. But that's right there. That's Jason Storm. That's Jason Storm rubbing off on him. And if he would have pinned me properly, he could have beat me right there.
But that's Jason Storm also dictating to him and how to do things good. And it doesn't matter at the moment.
That's where I stand with Alex. Why are you following this man who does not have any respect for you?
But some would say why should some would say why not? He's got championship gold and now he's a main event player. His career, he's got golden glory. He's got golden glory right now.
Well, I guess I want to win the right way. That's just.
Well, I know you, Jacob, and CJ want to do that, but Alex is winning. He's winning big. He's got the golden glory. And that Stinger splash, the Kron splash is as good as a splash as anybody I've seen. I'll take that over Sting. But wait a minute.
Yeah. See, what is this?
That's Cash Carter, and that's Jason Storm. It's Jason Storm, the ROEW Underground Champion. And wait a minute.
Nope.
There's the kick, Kron kick. I mean, listen, the Karate Kid has nothing on you.
Well, Mr. King of Kicks over there has something to say about it. We'll see.
Well, wait a minute. It's Jason Storm, the ROEW champion. Wait a minute. Cross is there. Let's get the count. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. And on the
look, Alex is barely moving himself.
And still, TKW World Champion or ROEW Midwestern Champion, whatever you want to call it. And Jason Storm, for good measure, is making sure your birthday you don't get a chance to celebrate. But Alex Cross is celebrating on your birthday.
And James Taylor, that's why we need to have a talk.
Well, we're bringing him on shortly. Don't you worry. We're bringing him on. But
James, getting stressed out.
James Taylor said he was cheated. Well, yeah, thanks for letting us know. That's that was obvious. I mean, but
Cash Carter just walked over me like I was a doormat.
Well, he took an opportunity.
Complete disrespect.
Maybe that was his way to wish you a happy birthday. These guys are just. Look at him. Look at Alex Cross, the way he's motioning. Let's play that for the crowd once again. Alex Cross showing why he very well might be the premier ROEW Midwest
for natural selection. So please, CJ, if you are back there listening to this right now, it's time to bring it. Step it up and bring the pain to Jason Storm, please.
You think I'm a joke now?
And we kind of left it all on CJ to actually beat natural selection. So he had a lot of pressure on him going into his match. So when he lost, understandably, completely just.
You heard what he said, though? Who's the joke now? You think I'm a joke now? No more.
I've never said Alex was a joke.
You didn't, but a lot of people didn't.
A lot of people did. I seen it. He had it in him. He just had to let it go. And he's still a little stiff. He still moves a little stiff. He just needs to let it go. He needs to get away from Jason Storm and just let it flow.
But some would say he doesn't have to because Jason Storm has led him to the promised land.
What's he going to do when Jason Storm turns on him?
That's a great question. I have no idea. I don't know.
Prime example. Look what Storm did to CJ Black.
That's a good point too, but
Can
right now he
anybody-
hasn't. But right now he hasn't had to turn on Alex Cross. Alex Cross is the one that's winning. If he keeps winning, maybe he'll stay with him. I don't know. Maybe he's happy with him. Maybe with CJ there wasn't a happiness. I don't know.
They were best friends
Well, you know,
for
I guess.
years.
Well, I guess good friends and better enemies. Who knows?
Right.
WWF pay-per-view.
And then,
But
and then
James
you
Taylor's
got
the one.
CJ's
James
brother turning on him.
Yeah.
CJ's brother completely turned his back on him. Cash Carter. They
So my
use him as
response to that would be maybe Cash Carter lived with CJ all those years and maybe he opened his eyes. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I like CJ. I like him. I think he's one of the best in this sport. But apparently, Cash Carter doesn't think so.
I think Cash Carter's jealous.
You think so?
He knows
Why?
CJ. He knows CJ is better than him.
I don't know.
Storm knows CJ is better.
But I don't know anymore. I think natural selection, they've got the golden glory and
All they
they're
got
not-
are numbers. That's all they have.
I think James Taylor needs to go back to the drawing board, or else he's on the hot seat right now. You know,
Who
were
won
talking-
that tag team match?
Well, yeah, he did.
Me and CJ won that because we were on the same page.
That's true. Good point.
When we're together, we're stronger.
But James Taylor's on the hot seat right now. He apparently didn't talk to you guys. Maybe he should have gave you guys a pep talk. He's too busy doing promo wrestling.
Would have been nice to have him watching our back.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
I would jump.
Wait, are you saying that he should have been there in the ROEW arena?
No, I'm saying it would have been nice.
Yeah.
Not
He's
saying
been
he should have been, 'cause
quiet.
he has his priorities. He has things that he needs to do. He keeps his company running.
I know he's doing a great job. He's one
But
of the
it would
greatest
have been
stars in
nice
wrestling
to
history.
have his support.
But you know, this chat has gotten quiet since they've seen you lose here. I've noticed that in the last 5 or 6 minutes, the chat's just been quiet. They must be sad tonight that you lost. We're all disappointed.
Everybody's waiting for me to win, and I just can't do it.
Maybe it's time to change it up. I don't know.
Like I said, if I can't beat Jason, if James gives me Jason, if I can't beat Jason, it might be
Jason's
time.
happy. By the way, Jason's happy tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he's very happy.
And why shouldn't he be? He's going in
We'll
the
see how
Hall of
happy
Fame
he is
again.
when James Taylor says I get his ass.
But James Taylor has been very quiet tonight. And wait a minute, speak his name. Oh, he's upset. I can see him right now backstage. And
Say his name and he shall appear.
dude, he looks right now like he's just witnessed 20 minutes of Anthony Steele basically cursing him out.
Nope, it's natural selection being the
And
dog shit.
speaking
they
of
are.
which, we have the ROEW owner here, James Taylor, the legendary nemesis, who I know is very disappointed. James, I said it today. I watched the entire show live, and I said you were very disappointed tonight with these results. You had to have been disappointed. And how are you? Good to see you.
Good to
Hello,
see you.
James.
I'm all right. It is
You
what
sure?
it is. I hate cheaters. You have to blindside somebody in order to get a victory. I mean, I can appreciate that maybe, but I can also appreciate the fact that Alex Cross, Jason Storm, Cash Carter, they got a lot of questions to be answered. They've got
You sure they won, though? What questions do they have to answer? They won. I'm confused.
just like I said, because I pick it up. They had to backdoor their way to a victory,
Yep.
and I'm pissed about it. Because
You are
why?
pissed. I don't know.
Did you see Cash Carter at the beginning of the show? He almost walked out
Yeah.
without shaking the hand. And
Yeah.
I got on there and I let him know
You
to
did.
get his
You
sorry
did.
carcass back in there and shake Jacob Collins' hand. And then I applaud
Jacob did
Jacob
give him
Collins.
a piece of his mind. Jacob was clever. I got to say,
Jacob
Jacob
flattened
was
him
clever
out,
there.
yeah.
He let him know what's up.
The natural selection seen it. Jacob ain't playing around.
James, I see something tonight. You really look mad. You are like really upset. It's
Why
not a
not?
joke.
Why not? Natural selection won every damn match. Golden Glory.
This was their
That shouldn't
golden
have happened.
glory.
It's
And now,
not- it's
James, you
not
have to
just
deal
that
with
they
them
won.
soon. They're
It-
coming here to the Hall of Fame.
It's not just that they won.
Yes,
It's
sir.
because of
How
how
they-
they won.
How they did it.
But they won, though.
A win's a win. I get it. But did you hear Alex Cross at the end of that? You see me as a joke now? My
I
answer
meant-
would be yes. I'm sorry.
No, he
Alex.
won,
You
though.
relied on Jason
Sorry, not
Storm.
sorry. You are. I'm going to say you are a joke. Let me tell you why. Because
Okay.
you had to have your leader come in there and do you a favor to help you win. Jason Storm had to get the victory. Jason Storm won that match. You didn't.
No, Alex Cross won. He pinned him. One,
And not only did they
two, three.
not only did they cheat to get the victory, they blindsided Kron because it's 3-on-1. How is that
Well,
fair
why
to
didn't
him?
Jacob and CJ help Dark Kron?
CJ was getting prepared for his title match.
Well,
I
what
can't
about
be
Jacob?
mad at him.
What
First
about
of all,
Jacob?
we don't roll like that. James made it clear that nobody needed to be at ringside for any of these matches.
Touche.
Why they came out,
But they're natural selection. They're going to look out for each
we
other.
should have put a penalty on our match too. I just didn't think they would have the balls to interfere.
I mark my words. The
Yes, sir.
natural selection will have hell to pay.
They will?
And
I want a one-on-one
sometimes,
with James Storm or Jason Storm.
sometimes
James.
I want a one-on-one with Jason
Ooh.
Pronto.
Ooh.
That's
I
what
really
I
hope
want.
it don't come to it, but sometimes if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
Yourself. Yeah. This poor man on his birthday was supposed to have had a birthday cake with candles and a celebration, and yet, I mean, yes, I put him in the Hall of Fame again, but he was looking to reclaim a DKW World Championship, and yet, not so fast. And yeah, I'm with Casey Bradley, who's going to be in the ring coming up in a little while, and maybe it is the strings, but you know what? Jason Storm's the puppet master, and he is certainly the one that's got natural selection with all the gold and the glory. And I do like a big gulp. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle Shelby wished Dark Kron a happy birthday before you did. I mean,
Don't trust anybody.
but you trust Dark Kron, though. You do trust Dark Kron.
Of course, he's my right hand man, and he
Oh,
went out
man,
there.
that's going
He
nowhere.
did what he had to do to try and get the job done. But maybe I should have made myself special enforcer because of shit.
You know,
went on.
well, Jason Storm, though, is threatening that if Kron gets this match with Jason Storm, that he's going to set him up for an early retirement, and I don't think he's going to let him cash out his 401k.
Blah blah blah, early retirement, all that bullshit. That ain't
Hey,
gonna
Big
happen.
Man
I think
Cam
we've
has
heard that
not
for the
been
last
seen
5
since.
years, ain't we?
Big Man Cam has not been seen since he lost that ROEW championship. That's what Jason Storm did to him.
That's Big Man Cam. That's not Dark Kron.
Well, that's
Dark
true,
Kron,
too.
no offense to Big Man Cam. Dark Kron been in here a little bit longer than what how about a lot of bit longer than Big Man Cam? Big Man Cam has got the size, he's got the weight advantage. He's a former world champion. He used to go through all these people like it was nothing. Jason Storm comes in, did his bidding, and now all of a sudden Big Man Cam's out of the picture. But it looks like Dark Kron wasn't taken out. It looks like Jason Storm didn't get the job done because look who's back. Look who's back in the ring.
Nothing
And he
has kept
still
me
had to
down.
have his.
Do you think that Jason Storm should wish Dark Kron a happy birthday or not? Not tonight. Don't wish him a happy birthday, right?
Not
don't need
only
it for
should
him.
he wish him happy birthday, he should come on here and apologize to Dark Kron.
He's not
He
a
should come on here and say,
poet.
Dark Kron, I apologize. I'm sorry for the fact that
accept
I had to cheat.
This is not Anthony Steele. He's not apologizing. What is he going to apologize for? He's going to look at you, James, and say,
He's going to apologize
No,
for
he's not.
interfering in that
For
match.
blindsiding in my blindsiding me in my title match.
no, he's
He
not
needs to
apologizing.
apologize for putting his hands on Dark Kron in a match that he wasn't even signed to. Because if he doesn't, then I will fine him.
Do you
I
remember the
will
last
fine
match I
him.
had with Jason Storm?
Yeah.
Huh?
The coward ran away when he was defending the DKW title against me.
Well, I mean, he can sit there and try and push all the buttons he wants, but I'm going to fine him, and he will pay the price for what he has done.
So wait a minute. So are you saying you're going to tariff Jason Storm if he doesn't apologize?
$5,000.
That's a lot of money there. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
And if he don't want to pay the tab, then he needs to come on here or sometime in 24 hours. I'll give him 24 hours. And don't do a stupid little story text thing where you just text it. I want to see your ugly mug get on a screen and apologize for what you did because you interfered in a matchup that your ass didn't belong into. And I'm pissed off about it. And if you don't do it, Jason Storm, there will be hell to pay. I promise you that.
He's not I don't think he's apologizing. I don't think he's going to.
Well,
I'm just saying.
if he values his job and he wants to keep
Damn
that
right.
title, he will apologize. How about that?
You know, well, I'm going to leave that at that to him. Zilla is saying congratulations to Natural Selection. Casey Jack Bradley, Kyle, is a UK wrestler who's training for 4 years. He's going to have a pro singles match today, this afternoon, our time. So Casey's okay. And also, yeah, Casey's a good. I'm going to put his YouTube link up in a minute. But Jason Storm says he doesn't pay fines. He doesn't pay them. He's naturally selecting not to pay the fine. Get it? He's naturally selecting not to pay the fine.
I want Jason Storm 1-on-1.
Well,
How about it, Jason? How about it, Jason? You're always.
But Jason said no. He said no.
You're
He doesn't want to put Kron in early retirement. He doesn't want to put him in retirement, though.
That's not up to him. That's up to Kron if he accepts the match. Kron's issuing the challenge, and he's the champion of the world, so he should be more than willing to accept that championship.
Maybe he feels that he doesn't have to win the title.
I think you need a new challenger, Jason.
He overcame
I don't care
CJ
when.
Black. He overcame CJ Black, and I don't believe it's done. But beside the point, Jason Storm wants to sit there and cry and whine that he doesn't get any championship opportunities, to defend his title, to show he's such a true champion. Well, successfully, you defended against CJ Black. Congratulations. I hope you're proud about what you did. I'm going to tell you exactly what you did. You got your ass whipped, but then you had to do your little sneak shit, and you did it. So how about defend your championship, go one-on-one, and accept this man's challenge, because a real champion would accept that
I don't
challenge.
think he's going to do that, though, tonight. He's celebrating
Oh,
with
is
the
he
boys.
chicken? Is he scared? Is he a little chicken shit son of a
And that's
bitch?
a selection full of cowards.
That's a good point you make, but I think Mr. Storm he doesn't have to do anything but celebrate.
He
with the
has to
boys.
do what I say. He doesn't have to do what anybody says but me. I'm his boss. I pay his bills. I'm the one that sets the stage for him. I get on here and I promote his sorry ass. I'm the one that gives him the opportunity to be Jason Storm. And if I wanted to, I'd snatch that title from him and put it around the waist of somebody else if I wanted to. But I'm trying to be a nice guy. I'm trying
Well,
to be
that's
a
against
professional.
but he won his match. I'm not sure how you do that, though.
We try to do things the right way. That's what we do.
I
They
understand.
don't want to do things that way.
So what's the solution then? What would be the natural solution to this?
The natural solution. That's right. The natural solution would be for him to accept this challenge from Dark Kron.
I think that the Tonight Show is rubbing off too much on me. Natural solutions, but I think Mr. Storm is not going to do anything at the
Where
moment.
are you at, Storm? Is he in here? Is he in here watching, or is he going to?
He's celebrating. I think he's celebrating with Cross and Carter.
I think you should send them an invite, and if they got a set big enough, let's just say if they got a set of balls,
I'll see
bring
if
their ass
it's up
on
to
here.
them. That's up to
They
them.
ain't
But
got
Mr. Storm, let me say hello to a few people. Dakota's here. I'm going to put Dakota's YouTube link. Poor Dakota's here in her work, but please don't get fired on the job. I thank you for tuning in, but please don't get fired.
Dakota, yes, I will get my birthday hug soon.
On May 10th. Ace Reed, who'll be back here soon this month, who's got like 40 championships in Australia, who's the belt collector. Good to see Ace. And Yoshimatsu Matsuda appeared.
I'm on the other end of that.
Yeah, I realize that. Thank you, Ace. Ace will be back here soon. We love Ace. But Jason Storm, who I know James Taylor does not love Jason Storm, I should say. We try to do things the right way. How's that working out?
I'm telling you, Jason, keep poking. You keep poking this tyrant. You are not going to like the outcome, son.
The puppet master versus the tyrant. I mean, it does ring a bell. It fits,
Quit poking. Yeah, that's all.
Do you want to join? Well, do you want to join Natural Selection?
No, we'll just get into the Nemesis party and take them out. That's all. That's what we need to do.
Are you sure you don't want to join them?
Who you at? I know you're not asking me because Tom, you're a pro
They've all already
boss,
asked
man.
me.
I know you would not ask me a dumb question like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Respectfully. With all due
You're
respect,
welcome. You're
sir.
welcome.
Don't insult me. Come on. I'm not Anthony. I'm not Anthony.
Yeah, let's not have Anthony on tonight because he'll actually celebrate himself rather than poor Dark Kron. Dark Kron, I feel so bad for you. You are such a good man to go through this on your birthday, though. In all seriousness, I feel so bad for you on your birthday.
You know what? My birthdays ain't been the greatest in the last few years.
I need to let you go take a nap soon with the man behind you because you need to celebrate this and cry me a river. I hope Justin Timberlake's not playing on loop.
He tried to roll with somebody today, and he's a little wore out.
Oh well, we'll let you both go, and maybe forget about this day because you don't want to be here. I know this is a tough night for you to be on Sportswire. I feel so bad. We have to do this.
This is actually, in all, the best birthday I've had in probably.
Oh well, I did put him in the Hall of Fame again. I did put him in the Hall of Fame again.
I spent my day wrestling. I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah,
I love this.
Congratulations, Dark Kron, and happy
5
birthday.
times. He's catching up to Anthony. He's catching up to
39?
Anthony at least.
Were you 39? You 40?
25.
41.
He's 25.
Oh, so you're a month older than me. Oh, now we
25.
know. I'll be 41 next month.
We're gonna see you. Was it April 12th?
25th.
Oh, we'll see you on April 25th.
My cousin's was it April 19th?
Are you flexing those muscles for Jason Storm? Do you want Jason Storm to touch those?
Yeah, I want him to see what real muscle is and not flab.
You sure you want? Do you want Jason
Right
Storm?
there.
I know you deep down want Jason Storm to go like this. Natural selection. It's funny. He's a natural selection. What are they? Charlotte Flair's fan club or their stunt doubles?
I don't know, probably, but
I think, but a lot of people would like to be in Charlotte Flair's fan club.
On the down low, Kron, between you and me, I heard that Jason Storm said after this match that he needed to go and get a breast reduction surgery after taking.
Wow, stop that! That's not nice.
He said it was starting to hurt his back.
Yeah, it was starting to hurt his back a little bit. He started feeling like CJ did. So
that's not nice.
But I mean, I hope it works out for him. But sorry. How you doing, Tom? You doing all right?
I'm doing great, but we don't want to joke about breast reductions because there are people that have got them. Nikki Bella got them. I mean, she had a lot of other problems. Actually, my guest next week, his drummer in his band actually had a breast cancer as a man. Not he's a straight man, but it affects everybody. But
I was just talking about Twinkie Tits Storm. He just needs to get that stuff out.
Are you saying Jason Storm eats a lot of Twinkies? Is that wait a minute?
No, he's a pizza lover.
Man is a Twinkie. The Twinkies a world champion, and I can't believe it.
Twinkies have made a good comeback. I'll tell you that much. I haven't had one. I could use one, but Kyle Shelby was here. Said he does eat Twinkies. Okay, well, I don't know if he does that, but
Twinkies taste like plastic now.
Yeah, well, they tasted like plastic years ago. I mean, they did.
Oh, maybe I was just too young to care.
Well, I think because you and I are in shape, we don't eat that stuff. But
I don't eat.
I don't eat it. My kryptonite is like you, soda. Well, I don't know if they use lighters.
I only drink this on the weekend. I don't have any caffeine.
I'm too tired. I drink it here all the time. But I think Jason Storm's celebrating right now, James Taylor. Have you spoke to CJ Black and Jacob Collins? Let's talk about that for a minute.
No, I only got to talk to them.
Why not? But you want to talk to them, give them advice?
They didn't return my phone call.
Really?
Yeah,
CJ.
I know everybody.
What are you going to do though about natural selection? You have to come up with something because
this
plan of yours didn't work. This plan did not work. Stay tuned. I'll be tuned.
Because I told you.
I
told everybody. And Kron knows that 2025 is going to be the biggest year in underground wrestling in all of ROEW. Because ROEW is on top.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's hooked. That's why everybody's watching. Because you don't know what's going to happen next. So stay tuned. Happy birthday
to Dakota again. Dakota's this woman is on her work break or work watching us. Please don't get fired, please. Please don't get fired. This is somebody who naturally selects to watch Sportswire. We thank you for naturally selecting to tune in tonight. And everybody
I'm
else.
really a fan of that natural selection, ain't he?
I've been using it for 4 months. I can't help it. I think the Tonight shows are rubbing off on me. But you know what? Do hit a sub button for Mr. Kron. It is his birthday. And this poor man had to go through so much on his birthday, losing a championship that he created. I mean, boy, could you imagine that on his birthday? So somebody pulled a rib on him.
Kron, I'm available for the Dark Kronikles.
It's Dark Kronikles.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
I've
Dark
already looked at a couple matches I would love to do with you. And they're older ones. That's what I'm more excited about, is you got the older matches like I used to have.
There you go.
And I think that would be really fun. And
Need to hit
speaking
me
of
up.
Dark Kronikles, CJ Black next week.
Uh-huh.
And that will be the start. That's the start.
Is Matthew going to be hosting too? Is Matthew going to be there also?
No.
No, why not?
The first 2 episodes was basically me working with him on his matches that he was involved in.
I think Matthew should be there too. I think Matthew should,
Not saying you won't see him again.
I like to see Matthew. I like Matthew.
I like working. He's easy to bounce. Me and him, like, it's just better chemistry with me and him. But it's like my questions, his questions, and it makes more content. But
I can't wait till you and James do an episode together.
Me neither. That's gonna be fun.
It should be you, James, and Anthony.
But I did want to come
in.
on here tonight and kind of give you the rundown of who I have.
I would love to hear that. I'll take this off the screen.
Super excited. Ooh. Yes, you see that was Jack Delta. That was a triple threat with Jack Delta.
I love Jack Delta, by the way. Yeah, go ahead.
And I could say next 3 episodes, like I'm really excited for.
Jason Storm, Alex Cross, and Cash Carter?
Close.
Oh, shoot. Oh, boy. Okay.
I do have CJ Black coming up next week.
All right.
The week after that, I have Omen.
Oh, I'm definitely
Omen
into
Black.
that. Omen's a talker.
And then I got Soldier GP following him.
I'm definitely tuned into that.
And I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that after that will be Jason Storm.
Oh, James, don't tune into that episode. Whatever you do, don't just find something else to do.
And I guess at the rate this is looking as James Taylor may follow Jason Storm.
No worse, Anthony Steele.
Save the best for last.
I thought about that too, James, is putting you on episode 10 because I kind of want to end the first season on 10 episodes and then the next be 10.
That'll work however you want to do it. Yeah.
I thought about it. I like having Soldier at the number 5, like a mid-season type thing.
Yeah, he's about mid because he's mid. So.
No, he's not.
I just thought that was a good like kick because they're the ones that like really got me into like doing all this stuff with everybody. It was really nice to have them on and for them to like want to be on it like as quick as they were ready to do it. And that was awesome. CJ, he's the one that actually kind of pitched the idea to me, and he thought it'd be a really fun show. And then he said, I'd actually like to be a guest on that, and so I made him the first guest.
The premiere.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah. So like starting next week, next Friday, will be like all my guests. That's when the guests will start. Like, yes, me and Forsaken the first 2 episodes. But from there, it's going to be CJ. You're going to have Omen. You're going to have Soldier, Jason Storm, and now James Taylor.
How about Jovi?
I can if Jovi wants to do it, I'm definitely down.
Jovi would be a good one because he's in that wheelhouse with all the names.
And here's the thing, like if you guys don't know what the show is about, it's kind of like pulling the curtain back, and I'm just having a conversation with the guy.
Yeah,
about their match.
Like, I would compare it to I say it's like the Manning cast, where you get Eli, Peyton, they sit there with somebody they played against or a coach, and they're talking about the game. When they have a coach or a player on for like the 10 or 15 minutes during the quarter, that's basically what the Dark Kronikles is. That's basically what it is. And that's why people need to go hit a sub button for this man. It's his birthday. So if you don't, for whatever reason,
I'll be bringing merch out there when I come out there.
Yeah, Drago just got merchandise. Who's here Sunday, by the way? So you have to get merchandise. Yeah.
We just got these.
I did see that. Yes, I did see that. And James, boy, you know what? I know we're going to end the show soon, but it's a tough night for you, James. I really feel like that you've got to come up with something. You got to go back to the drawing board. And I know we're going to do another Tonight Show with Sportswire Radio this week, because people seem to like them. You're going to come on here and you're going to have something to say. I just know it. I hope so, at least.
I'm hoping to hear that match. Huh? Dark Kron versus Jason Storm.
Do you remember what I said last night?
I did.
Like to Anthony?
You did.
Do you remember me saying that while he's sitting there playing checkers, I'm playing chess? You got muted, Tom. But yes, it's the same with Jason Storm. It's exactly the same. He may have won his little battle tonight, him and his little team. And Kron, he may have won. They may have won their battle tonight, but the war is just now getting started, and it's far from over. So while they're playing checkers with their little IQs of 10, me and Kron are playing chess, and we're already 2 steps ahead. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely trust you. And Dakota said our new motto is live, laugh, love, which is adopted from College Shelby. I mean, you stole the motto, live, laugh, love. Well, that's the case. Jason Storm, the least fantastic member of the Fantastic Four, or should I say the Terrible Three. Casey Bradley's coming in with some jabs tonight. I mean, he's getting ready for the Fountains Church in Bradford, and we got our UK audience here with us. The UK.
There you go.
Good. It seems like everybody over here is roots for natural selection.
Zilla, Zilla was mentioned in the telecast tonight. I mean, Zilla was brought up as the most natural selected member. I mean, she just naturally selects to love natural selection.
She's their super fan.
And I still, well, actually, I don't know more, but I did feel bad for them because they only had that one fan. But now it's just kind of like.
At least they got one.
At least they got one, yeah.
Well, there's many people that watch ROEW, though. I mean, could you say
and everybody
that's ROEW.
So the answer would be that they're not watching ROEW for natural selection. They're watching it for the rest of the locker room.
They're watching it for the shows.
They're watching ROEW because they're waiting to see who in the hell is going to beat the hell out of natural selection.
So far, it hasn't been anybody.
Yeah, unfortunate, but that time's coming. Because when it does happen, it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be.
It'll be a natural explosion.
It'll be a natural explosion for sure. It's going to explode from within naturally.
Natural implosion.
Naturally, a natural implosion. And now when they come here in the next few weeks to go into the Hall of Fame, you'll not be here for that episode, James.
You know what? No, send me an invite. I'd love to come on here and watch.
Well, we'd be here to congratulate him.
Oh, so I want to congratulate him. Me and Chris
I would love to see you. You know what? I think that's
what a good guy does.
You should definitely join. Maybe you could give them advice in being Hall of Famers.
Yeah, totally give them advice. I think Kron can. I can. We would love. I don't want to speak on Kron's behalf, but if I may, I think we would love to have an invite to this party and we want to watch them go into the Hall of Fame firsthand, personally, and congratulate them.
All right. Well, I'll say this: somebody here is talking about body odors. Yeah, we're getting toward the witching hours.
I want to know.
Yeah, we'll leave that at that. Whoa. Is there anything else that you both gentlemen want to say before we let you guys go and Mr. Kron celebrate what's left of your birthday in some parts of the country, and James Taylor goes back to the drawing board and figures out how to naturally select to get these guys to implode?
Well, the gears are already in motion. We're working on it.
That's good. And Jacob, you guys will talk to Jacob and CJ this weekend. There'll be talks.
I'm sure.
I'm curious, Mr. Tom.
You can call me Kron.
I come on
yes,
here.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Instantly, do I look intimidated? You said I looked like I was upset.
You look disappointed
on my face.
I want to reiterate this.
The low eyes.
I watched the entire show from start to finish. And I said in the chat, go back and look at it. You were going to be disappointed. You had to have been disappointed tonight. There's no question that this was not the results you hoped for here with Golden Glory. You couldn't have been. This is not the night you envisioned. You envisioned Kron reclaiming a championship from a company he helped create. You certainly hope Jacob Collins gave his former best friend Cash Carter a dose of his own medicine. And you were certainly rooting for, which I know took you a long time to get to that point. But to root for CJ Black once and for all, you usurp that ROEW championship away from Jason Storm. This was not the night you envisioned. You had to be disappointed, to say the least. That's putting it kind.
I was very disappointed. The show was a success, but
the show was great. I loved the show. I was
as a fan, because even though I own it and I'm watching
James, you want to know how such a good time I was having today? I was telling Mr. Kron this. I was sitting there having a slice of pizza, watching his show, episode 2, talking about Jack Delta, Monty Forsaken. Then I'm sitting there having another slice of pizza, and I'm watching the start of Golden Glory. And then I get up, I go home with my phone right in my hand, and I'm watching the rest of the show. I couldn't have asked for a better Friday night. I certainly hoped at least Mr. Kron would have had a better result for his sake, but show-wise, couldn't have asked for a better show. ROEW always tops every show after this, and then no doubt there'll be even better shows after this one.
Especially when we beat the hell out of Natural Selection.
We're going to find out, I'll tell you that much.
I'll get another shot. I want Jason Storm.
Well,
I'll get him.
You're going to get him.
James, you are going to be back here because we are doing a Tonight Show with Sportzwire Radio this week. We're doing them. So, Pete, you're going to get a chance.
Just let me know.
Well,
Kron,
you'll know.
Kron, I don't know if you heard the other night, but to go off the topic of ROEW, but still talk wrestling, I announced to Tom, if you're in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area around September 27th, maybe
And
28th.
27th to 28th, yes.
27, 28.
And I'm going to be in a casket tag team match with Sean Hayes against the Walking Dead's TKO, who is a wrestler, and some other guy. And it's going to be a hell of an event, so go check it out. More details to come.
And I'm putting your Instagram link up to get more information.
I thought you was pulling it up.
So you want to go follow
I don't
James?
have all the details just yet. I'm waiting on him to give me it, but I do have. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send you a picture. It's called Wrestling for a Cause.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll put it up on the chat. Yeah.
Here's a picture.
To me and we'll get
I think
to
Chattanooga is like 6 or 7 hours away. That's not too far.
That's it? Wow, I would have thought it would have been like 12 hours. Wow, you're only 6
Here's
hours.
these two pictures I have right now, but that's one of the guys.
I'm going to put it up right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put that up for the chat. Give me 2 seconds.
He's one of my opponents. So
and I do want to say, Joe, I shouldn't say this name, but I'm going to say it. Joe Bidelau wants to wish you a happy birthday. Joe Bidelau. Yeah, Joe Bidelau.
Thank you.
Happy birthday from Joe Bidelau. That's right. Joe Bidelau says happy birthday. Well, we'll let him have a shot. But there it is, Josh Turner. Yeah, I know who he is. Definitely Walking Dead, of course. There you go. There.
Oh, shit.
And then
I'm going to be wrestling him. He was in the walk. He was one of Negan's lackeys. He was one of the guys in the back that always had a machine gun and stuff on the show. But he's also an independent wrestler.
No shit.
He has got seen my TikTok and saw my following and what I do. He's watched my YouTube and seen my matches. And I was invited out 2 days ago to come September 27th down to Chattanooga, Tennessee at Chattanooga Comic-Con. And I'm going to be wrestling probably about in front of 500 people or so.
Wow.
However many people attend. And everybody I want to invite to come out and come watch. So
I might have to do that.
So
I think that'd be
really
cool.
500 plus people at a convention wrestling a guy.
I love conventions too, so
that's great. Really cool. Congratulations. I mean, that's straight up that's really cool. I mean, that's
I like I said, it's called Wrestling for a Cause, but I'm gonna get more details from Sean here in the next coming days. I guess because it's the weekend, he hasn't been able to text me or anything yet. But it's gonna be something for the tag team championships. So it's a tag team title match as well. And I'm just like, okay, let's do it. Let's do business. Let's have some fun and tell a story. So Stay tuned to that.
I love
But
Hell yeah.
absolutely. Love
Keep
that.
me updated.
before it
I'd
comes
be-
back, yes, ROEW is number one. Yes, James Taylor. And I'm telling you, Jason, you keep poking this tyrant, I will be there and you will have to deal with me face to face. I don't want to have to do that, but if you keep pushing me, Kron, you're going to have me with you. He's going to have to answer.
Well, you are going to be back this week, and I'm sure that you are going to have something to say further about this. And James is ready to go already.
I'm ready to
Yep,
fight right now.
Turn into the Fountains Church in Bradford. Yes, definitely do that. That's going to take place 1 o'clock.
I'll be in that
2 o'clock.
ring training tomorrow.
2 o'clock. Got a big episode there. Check them out on YouTube. Yep, give the guys a sub. Definitely check them out. And James is wanting Jason Storm to touch his muscles, but we'll leave that at that.
Happy birthday to you. Here's a toast.
All right, well, let's give the birthday boy an opportunity to say some final words. Mr. Birthday Boy, you want to say something else, some final
I
words?
want to say thank you to everybody, really, for all the birthday wishes. I love you, Omen. I love you, Soldier, Gary, Shane, whatever you
whatever
you want it to be.
Yeah.
Thank you, Parsley. You guys are awesome. ROEW, I really, really personally want to thank you guys.
Yes.
You had a great – I love it out there. It's my home away from home. I got my home in IMF. I got my home in Michigan. And then James Taylor, thank you for everything. For the last 2 years that you've done for me, thank you. Tom, you too. You are absolutely amazing.
The guys.
No, don't care. You're
Okay,
absolutely
well, I'll
amazing.
take it.
You've done so much for me, for DKW, for all of us. And I really appreciate it. I think
No, it's
all
very
of
kind of you. It's very kind of you. It's very, very kind word. Very flattering. And but if you'll flatter me more by giving Mr. Kron a sub, and that would be very nice. And when do you come back? Well, I think the cat's already out of the bag, but stay tuned. Let's just say later this spring. Wink and a nod, right?
I'm sure if you go back and watch a couple Sportswires, you'll
you mentioned it. You actually mentioned it tonight, Dakota.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You mentioned it tonight, but I'm gonna say we're here Thursday with the IMF gang, so stay tuned. And I hope you make Jason eat cake and your foot. Eat cake and foot. Well,
he could just be holding a cake and like kick him in the face, and the cake.
Or it could be hook and mouth, which was famously in it was Megadeth. That was so far so good. So what? Hook and mouth. But we'll leave that at that. But James, you want some closing words, final thoughts, anything else you want to say before we close the book on this one tonight?
Stay tuned on Instagram tonight because I will be posting my second match or my hype promo for Nathaniel Rage for TPW. I got it in my edits. I'm finishing and putting the finishing touches on it. But Dark Kron,
good. I'm gonna have some wings. I can't wait. I'm gonna
put that aside so that way I can come on here and wish Mr. Kron a happy birthday. Sorry, I was a little bit heated about it. I think I'm kind of getting over it a little bit, calming down. Don't worry, my blood pressure ain't up because I take care of myself.
So, well, you're a grandfather, according to Nathaniel Rage, so you better be careful with your blood pressure.
You know, I think the day that I walk through the curtain over there at ROEW, that Dark Kron and James Taylor are going to have to take care of business together, whether it's tag team action, whether it's 3-on-2, 5-on-2, whatever it is. But if you get us two guys, old heads together, ain't nobody gonna stop us.
Good luck,
and that's
boys.
all I got to say about
No
that.
stopping us now.
Nope. Boys are back in town. Let's go.
Am I wrong?
Not at all. Not at all.
No,
Does
you're
anybody
not.
doubt? Does anybody doubt it?
I, for one, would love to see you in the ROEW arena. I have said that for the better
Oh, I
part
want
of
to see this tag team.
I can't wait. And hello to James. Yeah, thank you, Dakota. By the way, happy birthday to Dakota. Dakota, when you're here Thursday night, I'm gonna give you a certificate.
4 days ago.
Yeah, it was Monday. Monday when actually Drago's here Sunday. I'm gonna give you a certificate on Sunday because Drago's here Sunday. The High Chief will be here, so we'll let him talk on Sunday, and then we'll do, I'm sure, more shows in the coming weeks. And happy birthday. I definitely wish that you would have had a better outcome, but Alex Cross naturally selected to beat you with the help of, some would say, Jason Storm. But the footage will say one thing, the results will say another. But Dark Kronikles episode 2 in the books. was a hit. I enjoyed it. I got it. I loved it. I got to eat a slice of pizza and have a soda and watch it. I'm a happy man. I get to
That's
have
a
some
fun
wings.
match. It really is.
I get to have some wings and kettle chips and watch maybe James Taylor do a promo on Nathaniel Rage. And TBK wants to wish you a third time a happy birthday. And happy birthday. Yep. And
Thank you.
I don't need cheap viewers. Thank you for that. But thank you for Twitch. That's when Anthony comes on. That's that. But we love Anthony. He didn't wish you happy birthday tonight.
He's busy.
Okay, we'll leave that.
He's got to train for a certain special guest.
Well, you know what? Listen, I'm sure we'll see him on Sunday with Drago. James is focused on other things. Let's not make his blood pressure any further high. But,
his little WWE shop affiliate marketing. Get your Austin 316. Don't trust anybody T-shirt.
I just watched Austin versus Great Muta.
WrestleMania 41.
Wow.
And that's the bottom line. Why? Because Stone.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to tonight's Sportswire radio shows. Thank you, TBK, who was with us. And the opening tonight, we had the Sportswire radio guys ran the gauntlet on a bunch of different things. And we know Rob Maraska and Chris Bazaya want me to do more baseball talk. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we were joined on the birthday by the birthday boy himself, Mr. Dark Kron, inducted into the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame again. James Taylor was here to talk about his frustrations with natural selection. He naturally selected to vent tonight. We also heard from Kyle Shelby, who wished Dark Kron a happy birthday. That was interesting. And then we had...
have you ever seen Kyle Shelby and Kron on the same?
Nope. First time. No. First time for that. Then we had, I think, Justin Parsley with Omen Black and Soldier GP, but they weren't in character. Whatever it meant, I don't know.
They weren't in character, Marks.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it is, and it is what it is. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'll be here tonight, New York time, 8 o'clock with Joe Starr, the NEW Northeast champion, the Puerto Rican Dream, and 10 o'clock with Il Drago on Sunday. But until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the #1 global radio station that is Sportswire Radio, where all wrestling matters, all King's X matters. This was the birthday boy, Dark Kron show, alongside me with James Taylor to naturally vent about Jason Storm, but he'll get his way. You just wait, and we'll talk about it later in the week. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. And I'll see you later today.